What's up, people? Cassie from Passive Passion Online. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the alternative investments which every entrepreneur needs to consider and get into. With that being said, see you guys right after the intro. Welcome back. In case if you guys are tuning first time to my channel, Passive Passion Online, do not forget to subscribe and click the like button. In this channel, not only do I discuss about business and investing, I also discuss about men's grooming products, which is highly imperative for every successful man. Alright, so let's get back to the topic. So alternative investments, and why is it that every entrepreneur should be considering and thinking of getting into? Alright, now to begin with, when I actually started before I actually became an entrepreneur, I started my journey as an investor. And if I was to replicate things in a different way, I would actually start my career or my journey as an entrepreneur. Because you need to understand the ratio of profit margin. Right? When any entrepreneur starts his or her business, and if he or she is able to plan things out properly, and execute their tasks well to the team, then he or she is able to maximize profits in the shortest period of time. That may not necessarily always happen with investment deals or with investment projects. Okay, like let's take an example of real estate. When I bought my first property, I bought it for about, I think that was about $50,000 to $60,000. That was in India, and apparently when I did the math, I realized that it's going to take me at least 15 years to get my whole ROI back. Now, in terms of investment, in terms of getting a guaranteed return, let's say if you were to convert that, or if you were to consider the rents that a person gets, then yes, it is a great idea, and also it is something which everyone should be aiming for. Provided if you're looking for financial security, then yes, you need to have adequate number of investments. However, if you're a person that is just getting started, then I would say you should get started with a business. Start a business, maximize your profits, continue reinvesting into the business, turn it into a 6-figure business, and then turn it into a 7-figure business if possible. But if you feel that the market of the business has its own saturation levels, then you need to be diversifying into other businesses. Once you make a minimum of, I would say, 20 grand, 30 grand, per month on a consistent basis, then it's highly imperative that you start seeking alternative investments. Now, what are the different kind of alternative investments that you can see? My first recommendation is real estate, period. There's no doubt about it. And the reason why I recommend real estate is because it is a tangible, hard, solid asset, which can appreciate for generations, and also which can bring you a guaranteed, stable income for years to come. That is one. Second form of investment that I would recommend people to get into is, let's say, dividend investing. But again, that depends if you're able to find a good company that does provide you good shares with good rate of returns, or let's say hedge funds. My rule of thumb is go for something that gives you a minimum of at least 8 to 10%. Anything less than that, it ain't worth investing your money. Alright. So dividend investing. Then comes other investment vehicles, like let's say shipping containers, or investing in power generators, or investing in agro farming. Basically trying to invest in things which the government wants you to invest in. Alright. Let's say the other classic example I could give you is oil wells. Okay, there's something which is very popular in the North American countries. You can tie up with some really reliable companies that are in need of accredited investors. Now, what is an accredited investor? An accredited investor is someone who makes $1 billion a year, right, through his businesses or through his investments. If you're an accredited investor, you are most welcome to invest in oil wells and also agro farming projects. thereby solidifying and establishing your strong financial portfolio in the world of investments. So that's another one. And then comes the ATM. But ATMs, I wouldn't actually consider it more of an investment. I would consider it more of a business, because there are a little bit of tasks and errands that goes behind it. Because it's not something that you buy the ATM, install it, and then you forget it. No, it needs to be monitored. There are operations that need to be looked after. Yes, you can outsource and hire a responsible team or a responsible person, but I would still consider ATM under the realms of business, not under the realms of investment. Okay, so real estate, agri-farming, dividend investing, then power equipment, investing in oil wells, investing in dairy farms, pharmaceuticals, that are into the production of medicines for healthcare sectors. Anything that you feel is essential or beneficial for the humanity, and which you are able to resonate with, you guys should be going ahead and getting into it. But there are a few things to consider when you decide to make your investment. Do your due diligence properly, guys. Make sure that the company that you're going to invest your money with has been in the business for at least a minimum of 5 years and above. All right, and also make sure that they give you proper contracts, proper written contracts, so that you are able to secure yourself, and also your investment vehicle at the same time. Lastly, the other investment that I wanted to be talking about, I've already done a video on this. You guys can check it out. It's shipping containers. Shipping containers is a great investment vehicle which you can invest in. The lifespan of a shipping container is 15 to 20 years. All right, so you buy the containers from Asian countries like China, Hong Kong, or Singapore, and give them out to leasing companies. You've got shipping container leasing companies around the world. I'm sure if you're watching this from the United States of America, there would be a lot of companies that want to lease the containers. Look for those companies. Try to negotiate with the owners. Try to see what kind of deals you could work out by which you can get guaranteed rents for the containers that you're leasing out to them. Now I have roughly about 62 containers at the moment as we speak, and this has been deployed all over the world. Majority of them have been deployed in Hong Kong and China, because that's where most of the business happens, where you trade goods from one end to the other end. And then other containers, most of them are spread across Europe and Ireland, UK and Germany. And there are also a few in Canada. But more on that, like if you need more details, just send me an email, and I can put you in touch with my managers who are operating my fleet in these respective countries. So shipping containers. So guys, there are so many alternative investment vehicles that you can get into, that you can make your passive income from. So don't just rely on your business income. Do remember, business is a fluctuating entity. God forbid something happened with your businesses, you don't want to go back to scratch and start things all over again. So as much as the good income that you are able to generate or produce from your businesses, it's highly imperative or highly important to ensure that you are investing in a plethora of investment vehicles too. So do take out time and go through these different investment options that I've given you out, and whichever deal or option that fits you well, or something that you are passionate or something which you would enjoy doing with, go ahead and start investing in money. And on that note, I would like to conclude this video. But before I conclude, for the ones who are still on the fence, pondering with which business to get started with, what kind of online enterprise you should be starting with, my high recommendation is to get started with self-publishing business. Okay, because guys, again, I come from the offline business world, alright, but by starting this skill publishing business and changing and transforming people's lives around, there is nothing else that I would recommend. Okay, so get started with self-publishing business. I've created a fantastic course with my team, Jacob Rothenberg & Co. And the details have been provided below the description. Click on the link below and check it out. And enroll yourselves, because the more number of people that are going to come in and occupy their spots, accordingly the price hikes will be happening. So go ahead, buy the course. We do have installment plans available as well. And for the ones who need one-on-one interaction with me, with my mentorship services that I do provide, my mentorship program details have been provided below as well. And And for the ones who have no clue about what the self-publishing business is, or even the affiliate marketing business is, you want to learn about it, I've provided links to my books, which I've written myself, and which are being sold on Amazon. So do go ahead and check it out, guys. So with that being said, do take care of yourself, guys. Start businesses, make investments, and have a great life. We'll be coming with more videos. For now, this is Cassie.